The reproduction of this content is not allowed without the express written consent of EBH Fitness, LLC. We're back. All right, everyone, welcome to another episode of Borderland Sports Report. We're going to start with the playoff edition here. So we got big games coming up here in the playoffs. It's going to be an interesting thing. Gets all started tomorrow, Thursday night, man.
It's time to get at it. It's no longer the Wednesday walkthrough. They're striding through. Definitely. Everybody's got the play in, they got the plan in, and they're ready to get after football.
Definitely. So let's just take a look at these playoff brackets. We'll start at 2A, I think.
Yeah.
And just work our way up. So
Sure.
we got 2A. We got the matchup between Anthony and Howley on Thursday.
Howley's going to win that game. As
Yeah.
much as we'd like to see Anthony do better, but that's going to be Howley's going to win that game.
Definitely. I don't disagree with you. Let me go to 3A. We got Tornillo facing off against Wall.
Yeah, Coyotes had a rough year, and it's going to stay rough. It's going to go Wall with that.
I agree with you on that one. Wall, definitely. Then we get up to 4A, man. We got some big matchups. Riverside gets Big Springs.
Ooh, tough game last year, and it'll be a tough game this year. I like Riverside to advance again.
I do.
Close one, but I like them to advance again.
And that's a Thursday game.
Yep.
They play Thursday, so I think Riverside will punch their ticket to the next round. Yep. And then we got San Elizario versus Brownwood.
Brownwood's been a tough football team, and they've shown some very, very toughness down in their district. That's going to be Brownwood.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. And then we got next up Bowie and Lubbock. I'm going to need your help on this one.
Lubbock Estacado.
Yes, I'll be killing that name.
A lot of speed on that football team. They play a lot of big 5A teams that are loaded up there in Lubbock, and so they're going to show a lot of heart and tenacity. It's been a great year for, the Bowie Bears, but it's Estacado.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. Don't disagree with you. So next up we got the Austin Andrews game, and I mean this one right here, I think Austin might have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, no doubt. Austin plays a tough brand of football. It's old school. It's hard knocks. It's hit you in the mouth, smash mouth football, and now Andrews. I mean, that's what they do in the Panhandle,
Yeah.
So it's going to be a good ball game between those two.
I don't disagree with you there. Then we go into 4A D2. We got first up Clint playing West Plains.
West Plains is a very, very good football team. You can look. Some people have them going semifinals, and so it's good. That's going to be a tall order.
Yeah. I think that's going to be the end of the season for Clint there. And I think that's it for 4A locally. And then we get to 5A. And we got Del Valle playing Tascosa. Man, what a draw.
Yeah, I mean, the tough thing about that district up there in Amarillo, Lubbock, those teams are loaded. They always are. It's always tough. Last year, the fourth place team in that district played Del Valle and beat them 42-0. And so, and that team ended up going 3 rounds deep, ended up with an overall record of 6-6.
Yeah.
And so it is definitely going to be a tough. It's going to be tough sledding. I like Tascosa to win that game.
And Del Valle is young.
Del Valle is young.
Yeah.
I'm not sure they saw speed in Bel Air last week. They're going to show enough see speed against Tascosa.
Yeah, definitely. I don't disagree there. Then next up we got Abilene and Hanks. I think Hanks' season comes to an end at Abilene.
Abilene, some people think Abilene's going to make that run to the semifinals. That's how good that Abilene team is. Remember, they beat Del Valle last year. All those kids came back. Yeah. And so that's definitely going to be Abilene in a big one.
Then we got Lubbock, Cooper, and Parkland. Poor Parkland. That's another tough draw.
Yeah, tough draw again. I mean, we took that ride last year in Bel Air up there, and it was rough sledding. I mean, they had a bunch 4 stars on that team, 1 5-star, and you just don't see athletes like that every week like they do up in that district. And so we're glad to see 1 or 2 total, but they're seeing guys like that every week, and it makes a difference. It
does make a huge difference. And then Bel Air and Amarillo, I mean, I think this might be the one shot for a 5A team to really pull off a win and advance.
Yeah, the film says that, as always, and we've said it all year long, the matchup in the secondary, Bel Air is going to have a better wide receiver core than the secondary, but the big boys up front is something else. I mean, Amarillo High certainly has the edge with the linemen up front. Bel Air's got some injuries in the linebacking core, and so the safeties are going to be called to come up and put in a lot of work. But weather changes things. It's supposed to be 59 degrees at the kickoff, and sometimes, it just makes a little bit difference. And you're at home. It's going to be the first time in 5 years that Bel Air has not had to take that ride. So the Amarillo team is going to see what heavy legs feel like, having to ride for 6 hours plus, 6 hours plus, come down here, get off that bus, and play that football team. You don't feel it so much in the first quarter and a half, but usually that second and third quarter, your legs start to get heavy.
And then you take that break for halftime. And then come back out.
Yeah, no, it's no doubt. So what are you calling? You calling an upset?
Well, is it really an upset?
I mean, 5-5 is 5-5, but not all 5-5s are equal. I got Bel Air in a 1-touchdown squeaker.
You know, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Yeah, it's. I mean, and look, y'all know. Really, am I? Of course, I'm gonna give. No, being honest, I'm gonna give them the nod. Just knowing that I've seen the film, I've seen the football team. Bel Air learned some things last week in the Del Valle game. They moved the ball. Yeah. It's just they had some unfortunate times where they just made some bad passes and dropped balls, and not a lot of penalties and not a lot of interceptions or turnovers, but they had a lot of untimely penalties in that game. And I've seen a lot of things being cleaned up this week.
Nice.
And so I'm going to go with Bel Air in an upset.
Yeah, I don't agree with you. Hey, folks, we're going to take a quick break right here, and we'll be right back.
Live and in concert, Jeffrey Smith. Billboard Magazine's #1 smooth jazz guitarist, Jeffrey Smith, will be bringing his smooth jazz hit music to the New Year's Eve party like never before. It's all happening at the Skyline Entertainment Center, 4201 Skyline Avenue, El Paso, Texas, December 31st. Doors open at 7 p.m. Show starts at 9 p.m. sharp. Bubbling champagne, dinner, great DJ music, dynamic dance floor with good people like you and more to bring in 2024. Please don't miss out. To get your tickets for this grand affair, dial 915-241-6457. That's 915-241-6457. Or go to SkylineEntertainmentCenter.com. That's SkylineEntertainmentCenter.com. Check out the main event flyer for more contact information. Tickets are also available on Eventbrite. Jeffrey Smith, live, in concert, New Year's Eve party, Skyline Entertainment Center, El Paso, Texas. Experience Jeffrey Smith.
All right, folks, we're back. Now we're going to look at the 5A2, D2, and we got Canutillo versus Palo Duro. I think Canutillo wins this game and advances.
Yeah, Canutillo's going to win this one going away. No doubt about that.
And then you got Ryder and Burgess.
Ryder's going to win that game going away.
I don't agree. I don't disagree there. Wiley and Andrews. We talked about this beforehand when we went through. I'm going Wiley.
You're going to go Wiley. I'm going to be a homer on this one. My heart says Wiley. My head says Wiley. My heart says Andrews. I think Andrews has got a shot. The young sophomore class has come a long way.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give a little nod over there. I think the kids from Andrews are gonna show up. I'm gonna say they're gonna show up.
Okay. Okay. Then Chapin and Cooper. Lubbock Cooper?
No.
Abilene Cooper. Abilene Cooper.
Abilene Cooper.
Woo.
Tough team, tough football team. Again, that's a 2-3 matchup.
Another one's got to make a drive down here to El Paso.
Yeah, got to make that drive down here. Abilene Cooper's seen the speed of Chapin. I mean, they see that down where they're at. So they played the Abilene Highs. They've played, some really, really tough football teams. And so I'm going to go I guess I'm the upset guy this week. I'll let him pick the head team. I'm going to go Chapin in an upset. But I do know that Abilene Cooper team is a tough football team. They played Abilene High, who we just talked about.
I got to go with Cooper. Don't be mad at me, Chapin. I think it's going to be a close game.
Yeah.
That's going to be one of those ones that could go either way, but I think in the end, I think Cooper pulls it off.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then there was 6A. So we got 6A D1, got Pebble Hills going up against Permian.
Sparta.
Definitely. I think Pebble Hills punches their ticket on to the next round. Mm-hmm. And then Montwood plays Midland Legacy.
Midland Legacy, come on, y'all. Midland Lee. That's Midland Lee. Yeah, I mean,
it's been a good season, Montwood.
Yeah, it's been a good season, but that's Midland Lee.
It's been a good season. And then we have 6A D2, where Eastwood matches up against Friendship.
I like Eastwood in that game. That crowd over at Eastwood is going to be massive. It is going to be a big ball game. It's old school football. Eastwood's going to win that football game.
I agree with you there on Eastwood. And then you got Americas and Midland. Man, I tell you, this is
going to be a tough football game. But Midland played Americas last year, so they know what Americas is. They haven't seen the young running back who's back again. There's the surprise. He's back again.
He missed like the last, 4 or 5 games?
5 games. Yeah. Some unfortunate incidents.
Okay.
And so he's back. So that could be, while it will be a plus side for Americas, that Midland Bulldog team is strong, big kids. I like the Midland team to advance.
I'm gonna go with the upset here.
Okay,
I'm gonna go with
go.
Americas on this one. I think Americas may pull this off. They may go on the road and pull this thing off.
True.
But that is all the teams from the local area that have playoff games. And I mean, hey, good luck to everyone out there. I mean,
if we can, I mean, it'll be a good playoff run if we can see 4 teams advance out of that first round, 4 out of 16. If 4 out of 16 can advance, I know that sounds horrible. Was that 25%?
25%?
Yeah. That's going to be good for this year. Anything more than that, boy, we are really making the turn if we can put more than 4 of those out of here. And so, but it's going to take some upsets and it'll take some surprises. And there's somebody that's going to get a gold ball that nobody expected.
Yes.
Somebody is getting a gold ball that nobody expected. Yeah. And so.
You want to hear something crazy? I think it might be Del Valle.
They could. I mean, they absolutely could. I just know, boy, you know, online they always talk about the toughness of schedule.
Yeah.
And all, but nobody has played schedules like that Tascosa team. Nobody in El Paso has a schedule like that. That is the only nod when I think about all the teams and schedules. Those teams that have come down, especially in the 1-5A, 5A Division I, man, that is a rough district up there. And, man, you got to bring your hard hat and your lunch pail every week. Even the teams that finish in the bottom, they're losing games 17-13.
Yeah.
A bunch of them, but they're competitive, and it means they're knocking heads and they're running and they're doing a lot of tough things. So they just coming up short every week. So don't get it twisted. Even the 5-5 teams are going to be loaded.
Yeah, no, it's definitely going to be some. It's going to be some happy people. It's going to be some sad folk.
Yeah.
And it all gets started tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. So, hey, if you got a team that's the playoffs and you can make it there, go support these young men and women as they look to continue their playoff push and continue playing. And somebody's going to get recruited out of this.
Yeah, there are going to be plenty of folks that get a few more phone calls and DMs and texts and all of that out of this. I'm looking forward, after this week. I know we didn't get a chance to put that out, but the BSR All City. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll be coming next week. We'll kind of wrap this up. We'll have the rest of the week to really look at the numbers. And unlike, the districts have these all-district MVP. Guys, there's going to be 1, 10, or
there'll be
10 kids on this BSR. Remember, it was always 10, so maybe 11, I guess, to make it a favor of 11. That's it. Yeah. In the past, it's been, 10, 11 kids on there. So that's what it's going to be, I guess, this time around, too. But
then you throw in, we added, best quarterback, wide receiver, running back, DB, linebacker, defensive tackle, end.
So the only thing you're really missing when you come to those is going to be your all-around skill player, your overall, just big dog, MVP, whatever. So
there will be a player of the year.
Yep, there's going to be the big dog MVP.
There'll be a coach of the year.
Yep.
And then there'll be a team of the year.
Yep.
So those are big gold ball. Those are the big trophies, man.
Nice.
Those are big trophies. Yes, sir. Those three, and then the individual awards, and then we'll have the BSR team announced as well. So now it'll
be a big night.
We got the finalists for the awards. That'll be coming out Friday. Friday, the list will be finalized. Trying to get these coaches time to get all
through the playoffs,
get all the stats in,
get
before
stats
they start.
in, and all that. But playoffs and or what's left of regular season.
Yeah,
sorry,
get all those regular season numbers in, and then Friday was when we will finalize that list and publish it and put it out. And
Friday, Saturday,
the invites.
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning.
Yeah, Saturday morning, because there's gonna be a lot of people. It's gonna be probably Saturday morning. Yeah, Saturday morning. Saturday morning would be good to get that out, and
then we'll the invites will go out. So, and tickets are available now, so you can go on the website to fieldhousesen.com, go down to the banquet, and the tickets are available. Like I said, seating is limited. I think we can get about 300 total. So I think there'll be about 150 tickets available.
Right.
And it's on the high end.
Right. And let's not forget the guest speaker.
Oh, yeah. So the guest speaker's been locked in. We got Preston Denard, a Rams great, who's going to come in and be the guest speaker. Awesome guy. Played in the NFL. Been a broadcaster. He's a podcaster now. Entertainer. Like, the dude is phenomenal, and he is an awesome speaker. So definitely looking forward to that. He's an awesome guy. Rams legend, the gold jacket for the Rams. I think he played for the Rams, the Bills, and there was another team. But yeah, no, definitely don't want to miss that one. He'll do some autographs and all that. So yeah, definitely. And if there's any corporate sponsors out there that want to sponsor some of this, hey, DM me, give us a call, email. We're definitely looking for that as well.
Well, boy, I'll tell you what, that's going to be an exciting time. And again, it's going to be nice to see all these young men step up in here and especially have some really great